Welcome back to Dad's Foxbody Garage. It's another day, and just picked up some wheels from my buddy, who evidently is planning on putting together a Foxbody in the future. Maybe, I hope. Guess it was something he had on his old 80. He had an 80 notch years ago. Drag car, and check these guys out. So what he told me was these are Thunderbird spare tires, like turbo coupe spare tires. So pretty cool. Tires are shot. I mean, there's tread on them, but they're old and dry. But wheels look pretty good. I mean, there's some scuffs and scrapes and stuff like that, but heck, again, for 35 years and all that, I don't see any like corrosion or flaking or anything on them. Backsides are really kind of scroungy and dirty, but they might clean up. I was gonna try to shoot a little WD on them and let that kind of soften up whatever scum is on there and see if they clean up a little bit for them. But that's for my buddy that's been doing all the work to my hood. That should be coming back Friday, I think. Might have a little bit coming to you tonight as far as progress on Colypso. Trying to figure out or remember where I just set something down at. Got my hardened push rods. They're the 6 3/8 length, so I can drop those guys in. And I also picked up some spark plugs, and I also borrowed a different valve spring compressor here. The other one, I just don't have enough strength to make that thing work, where the one from New 5, my local favorite auto parts store, Paul's had the thing. Paul's the owner. He's had it for 40 years or something like that, he said. And the way that thing works is like a double cam. It's super easy, and for these dual valve springs, I just couldn't get it reassembled last night with the other one. So I picked that up as when I got the new spark plugs, and I also ordered some wire and some boots, because I know I melted at least one on my old set, wherever they are. Oh, I have them underneath here. But what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to try to get this other head, well, first get the spring on and get the other head dropped down, and I'll start going through the sequence of putting push rods and rockers on, maybe bolt headers on. I mean, I'm sure all this isn't going to happen tonight, but that's the sequence of things. And once I get that all done, I'll it's just reassembly time, guys. I'm really hopeful that I'll have this thing together this week, I think. Supposed to be kind of a rainy, crappy week starting tomorrow. Hopefully not too early tomorrow, because we're going to try to do a drop-in car show with the Stormtrooper. I haven't washed it since the Motor City Fox Fest, but I doubt I'll wash it. I'll probably just drive it there. It's still vacuumed out and nice and clean on the inside. But yeah, I'd like to really get the bulk of this back together, because I want to drive it again. I really want to test this thing out. I'm going to do things a little different on the AFR website. I saw that it's good to heat cycle these. I don't know if it's aluminum head kind of thing, but I didn't do that last time, but I did rattle it pretty good and blew the head gasket. So that won't happen this time with a fixed distributor. What I wanted to mark, while I have everything apart, I wanted to mark my balancer at 25 with a white marker, so it's easy to set the timing. You can see it down there. But other than that, I'm gonna get to work. I don't know if I'll do a time lapse or not. If I do, I do. If not, I won't. All right, see you in a bit. that didn't go horribly. I was gonna have a friend of mine come over and help me with that torque sequence on the heads. He said he would and all that, but I didn't want to bother him. I thought it would go pretty quick, and it wasn't bad. Really hot out. You know, typical Michigan, very humid, hot. But got the head torqued down. Now I'm going to go ahead and put in the rocker arm studs and you know, put some thread sealer on those before I put them in, because they do break into a water jacket, and keep on going. Alright guys, we're going to call it for the night. It's 5 after 8. Let me show you what how far we got here. So we got the heads torqued, rocker arm studs torqued and sealed, headers are on, rocker arms are not set yet, they're just on there. But really good start, I think, to the week. You know, I say start to the week, but it's already Tuesday. But fair amount of work, and I've had about enough. It's hot. I think I'm going to clean up one of those wheels and show you that, and then call it for the night. Alright, here we go guys. Here's those wheels. You can see the one on the left, I just spent a minute with Neverdull, and that's the one on the right, still got sand and stuff. These lines on here, they're just like water lines. I don't know, maybe just some staining, but there's like zero corrosion on these things and zero scratches. I think the only scratch I found was right there, which you can barely see. But kind of cool. They come with some spacers, I guess, probably to get them out away from your brakes. They're nothing fancy, nothing to look at, but kind of cool. And like I said, my buddy had them on his car, and he saw them, and they're on my side of town, so I picked them up for him. So there you go, Kevin. I guess I'll exchange this with a hood when you bring that over. All right, well, that's it for the night, guys. I'm gonna go in, edit a video, and hit the sack. So I'll see you on the next one.